cool under pressure with Arid Extra Dry.
Tonight, we start the search for the fittest man and woman in Britain. From Scotland in blue, Tracy Ford and Andrew Logie. From Lancashire in green, Hayley Johnson and David Harrison. And from London in red, Nadira Rodriguez and Joseph Brahm. These are the first three teams hoping to become Body Heat Champions 1995. Thank you and good evening. Welcome to Body Heat, the most heart-rending, muscle-wrenching physical challenge that there is on TV. And it doesn't just all happen in this studio. We go around the country as well. Sally Gunnell has taken our contestants into her arena in sport. And this was an international meeting?
Yep, that's right. We were up in Birmingham and Linford Christie was there and John Regis was there. And our guys were taking part in a relay. And Jeremy Guscott has been rippling his thighs and other parts in Dundee in Scotland. Something to do with lifeboats?
Exactly right. It included one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
Oh, really?
Really?
We shall see. Sally Gunnell and Jeremy Guscott. We'll see you later on. So, what's in it for the contestants here tonight? The ultimate prize is a round-the-world trip flying club class and staying in five-star hotels. It includes Montreal, Hong Kong, Honolulu, with great sporting activities thrown in everywhere. But their first goal is to get to the Body Heat final in Atlanta, USA. That is what's on their minds tonight as we head towards event number one, which is connected with this staircase. And the man who's going to help me out, you wouldn't normally associate with climbing staircases. But just watch him in action, you'll see what I mean. This is Notts Forest versus Luton, the League Cup final 1989, and boy, is he good.
Jimmy Richards forward, and Neil Webb is further forward than any of them. There's Webb! A brilliant goal for Forest, and that's 2-1.
Welcome one of England's favourite football stars, Neil Webb. Great goal.
Not bad. That's the last time I scored, I think.
Well, welcome to Body Heat. This training thing for footballers these days, the pressure is on you guys, isn't it, to be really, really fit?
Very much so. And I mean, especially in the last 2 or 3 years, most clubs now have got fitness trainers who go into diets and things, which I've had a few problems with over the years. But, you know, and a lot more running's come into training rather than a lot of ball work. A lot more running's come into it, unfortunately.
And there's also these strange machines that you train on. We've got these machines here tonight. We're going to do this staircase thing. This is the challenge you've set our teams. Yes, I've got to 310 metres on the life step machine, and it's quite difficult. Well, it is, because 310 metres is about the height of the Eiffel Tower. So imagine that you had to run up the staircase to the top of the Eiffel Tower. You did this today, didn't you?
I did, and there was a lovely view from the top. But it's quite... Once you get to 150, 160, and you realise you've got another 100 to go, that's when it sort of takes its toll. But if you're getting a good rhythm, you know, it's not too bad at all.
Well, your rhythm was about 50 metres a minute, and it was pretty good time, that. So we don't have to beat that time tonight, but it's a good guideline for our teams to look at. And the road to Atlanta for them starts right here with event one. Here's Sally Gunnell.
You can use Neil's time to pace yourself, but remember, points are awarded for first, second and third for both men and women. And keep your eye on the screens in front of you to see how you're doing. So good luck to you all. Get set, go!
There are over 300 gruelling uphill metres to come, so let's meet the competitors. And into an early lead goes Joseph Brahm.
I'm 34 years old. I'm a personal fitness instructor. I was born in London, where I still live now. I love finding old properties, doing them up. I like spending a lot of time with my wife, Sally, my 3 children, Oliver, Alexandra and Georgia. My main ambition is to be the first Black James Bond.
Like 007 in The Living Daylights, Joseph is climbing well up the Eiffel Tower. But what about his partner, Nadira Rodriguez?
I'm 24 years old. I was born in Algeria. I'm married to Carlos, and we have a lovely baby. His name is Daniel. I'm a housewife and a part-time aerobic instructor. And also, I speak 4 languages fluently.
At 50 metres, Nadira is struggling already. She's in 3rd place for the women, and behind the greens, Hayley Johnson.
I'm 28 and originally from Manchester, but now live in Bolton. I'm a fitness instructor, having been a professional dancer, but also run my own radio show on Bury Sound FM. I've had a few small parts on TV. One of the most memorable was a strippogram on Emmerdale, and I've also acted with Harrison Ford as one of the schoolgirls in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Well, this is the first crusade for this year's competitors, and with less than 200 metres to go, Hayley's partner David Harrison is still second.
I'm 22 years old and I'm a lifestyle consultant at a leisure club in Haydock, and I come from Preston. One of the advantages of my job is being able to use all the club facilities when I'm not actually working. I started swimming at about 4 years of age and worked my way up to national level.
Just under halfway now for the men in this climb up the Eiffel Tower. Catching up fast on David is the Blues' Andrew Logie.
I'm 24 years old, I'm studying a management course and I live in Glasgow. I've been in the Territorial Army now for 2 years and it's my main passion. I'm a member of the 4th Battalion, the Parachute Regiment, where I've just recently applied for an officer cadetship, and I'm over the first hurdle, so fingers crossed.
About 160 metres left, and Andrew is closing in on David. And right on the tail of Hayley in the green is Andrew's partner, Tracy Ford.
I'm 21 years old, a dance and aerobics instructor from Paisley in Scotland. Dancing has always been part of my life. 3 years ago, I formed a dance troupe and have successfully been touring the UK. Funnily enough, we're also called Body Heat.
So, as the competitors fight it out, over to Neil Webb and Mike.
This is the battle between the women in this event as they're at about 129 metres. They are side by side, those two, Tracy Ford and Hayley Johnson. They can see on their screen what you can see. That is one heck of a battle and will probably stay like that to the finish. At the front of the field, though, an incredible pace has been set by Joseph Brahm. Neil Webb is sitting here with a smile on his face because we were looking at 50 metres a minute for you, Neil, and he's way gone over that.
He has done well. He's a big lad with like big, strong thighs, and he's gone for it straight from the off, and he's got into a good, steady rhythm now, and he's done exceptionally well.
Joseph Brahm leading then, and in second place at the moment for the Greens, it's David Harrison from Preston in Lancashire. A swimmer, he had an early lead in this event, but he was overtaken by Joseph. And you can just see the third place there. That, of course, is Andrew Logie from Glasgow in Scotland, chasing hard onto David Harrison's heels. Let's see what's happening with that women's battle, because this really is a great battle. There's only a few metres in it between the women. And there they are, up the side of this virtual reality Eiffel Tower, 309 metres to the top. Heck of a battle going on there. But almost home at the top of the Eiffel Tower, we should see the finish line shortly, is Joseph Brahm. He knows he's within 10 metres now of that finish line. Is he going to make it in the lead?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, that's an excellent time. I mean, I was quite pleased with my time this afternoon, but that's unbelievable pace, that is.
Watch that time, 6:12 is what Neil Webb did. 5:37 for Joseph Brahm.
That's excellent. He's very well there.
I feel brilliant.
Joseph, you had a huge smile on your face just at the end there. You're obviously very pleased with that performance.
Very big, very big.
I noticed during the event you kept on swapping positions of your body, your feet, you were leaning forward, leaning back. What was that?
I think the more I move myself around, I can sort of like get deeper breaths. Just, you know, breathe through it.
David Harrison, the youngest of the three guys out there tonight, the lifestyle consultant, 22 years old, in second place at the moment, and he's struggling, isn't he, Neil?
Yeah, he's just lost it a little bit, and Andrew's just catching him up, but I think he's just going to sneak in front there.
Andrew's definitely wound up his pace there. There's some pain being felt, but here come the times. Second place to David Harrison from Lancashire. Third place to Andrew Logie from Scotland. Tracy Ford from Scotland leading still. The gap is just 2 metres. After almost 300 metres of racing along, the gap is just 2 metres. That's no amount of time at all. Oh, the effort that's going in here. She knows she's got to keep going. She knows what that gap is.
She's nearly there now. That was good, because she thought she was going to lose it and get caught, but she's kept going and kept pumping her legs away.
Audience behind these two girls.
And that's a feeling when you go past the 3:10.
The finish. Tracy Ford gets her maximum points in 10 minutes and 2 seconds. In second place, it's Hayley Johnson, 10 minutes and 7 seconds. That's how close it was.
Tracy, what a close finish. Did you realise how close Hayley was there?
Yeah, that's what kept me going. I knew she was behind me all the way. But I went for it, done my best, and
She won't be happy with this performance at all. Look at the time, 11:40, 11:41, 11:42. The other competitors all applauding her determination, as is her very proud husband, Carlos. So with 100 for first place, 75 for second and 50 for third, this is how the individual scores look at the end of the endurance race. Add those together to get the team results, and amazingly at this stage, all three teams are neck and neck. Before coming to the studio, Body Heat joined forces with the British Athletics Federation at Birmingham Arena to stage our 2x200-metre relay races.
My name is Wilbert Greaves and I work for the British Athletics Federation.
Wilbert Greaves was an international hurdler in the 1980s, and he gives the teams a technical briefing. Then Sally delivers a few tips about the bank track.
As you guys can see, this is very steep. So what you've got to be able to remember is as you're going into the bend to try and drive as hard as possible into it. Now you've got to pick up speed there, hold it around the bend, and as you come down to try and pick up again, because this is going to be the advantage, the downhill slide.
The track that day was mainly being used by the world's best, and on the flat 60 metres, Linford Christie got beaten for the first time in 5 months. On Body Heat, Tracy checked out a rather worrying leg injury, and David was either meditating or praying.
Are we nervous? No.
And Joseph was just being Joseph.
Please give a big cheer to Nadira Rodriguez and Joseph Braun. In the green team, in lane 3, a big welcome to Haley Johnson and David Harrison. And the blue team, in lane 2, Tracy Ford and Andrew Logie.
Well, already it's not just the slope of this bank track that's providing problems for our competitors. Look at Tracy. She's being slowed down by that injured and swollen leg of hers. Up front, a close race between Nadira and Haley.
It's this second bend that really gets you in the thighs, especially running without spikes as our competitors are.
It's changeover time. Here they come. In the lead, the Greens, Haley and David.
A pretty smooth changeover from all our teams, and Andrew in the blue is already catching up with Joseph.
David Harrison way in the lead, but look at the battle for second.
Andrew's doing brilliantly, considering how far behind Tracy was on that first lap.
So the Greens get a first, and Joseph just sneaks a second place.
This is by far the best bet. It's a great feeling to win in front of a big crowd.
Let's look back to the changeover. How did that go?
Very good. A textbook down and over for the green team there.
Haley and David, very well done. You both had great legs. You both won them. What happened at the end? They're a little bit tired for the last 50 metres. Did you feel that?
A little bit round here, yeah. It was very tiring.
What, in your thighs?
Yep.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Haley Johnson and David Harrison get a maximum 200 for the 2x2 sprint. We add that to their first round scores, and the Greens from Lancashire go into the lead. So time now for our teams to exercise their brains and their legs in Body Matters, the quiz. A quick quiz, and the first question is for the men. Let's have you down here now. Keypads are ready. What percentage of British people are overweight? Is it 10, 25 or 40%? What's your answer? Enter it and run back. First one back with the correct answer gets the points. And we have 2 correct answers, but the first one back with it was the red team. Joseph and Nadira have 20 points. Correct answer was 40%. We give 10 points to the Blues because you also got the right answer. 10 points to you, no points to the Greens. But to Joseph and Nadira, a supplementary question worth 10 points. This could get you close to the leaders. Compared to 1980, is that figure of 40% higher or lower? Are we bigger or smaller? What are you saying?
Lower.
You're wrong. No further 10 points. Higher.
It's only lower.
Lydia, you're supposed to be a team. Behave. Women, down here for the next question. Let's go. It is well known that athletes should eat a lot of carbohydrates, but what percentage of their diet should be carbohydrates? Is it no more than 65, 75 or 85%? Oh, those answers went in very quickly. I hope you're right. No, you're all wrong. All wrong. The correct answer was 65%. Next question is for the men. Back down here for the second time. How many pints of blood are there in an 11-stone adult male? 7, 10 or 12? Oh, very good. The Blues were first back with the correct answer. 20 points over here to the blue team. And 10 points to the Greens. Also got it right. The right answer is 10 pints. Supplementary question for 10 to you, the Blues. Does regular exercise increase or decrease resting blood pressure? 10 points.
Decreases.
You're right for 10. You've got it. Well done. The leaders overall are still the green team on 360 points. The last question is to the women. Come down here now. Vigorous exercise increases the blood flow through your muscles by a factor of what? 5, 8 or 10 times? 5, 8 or 10, enter it, run back, press the buttons. And we have the first one back are the blue team, 20 points for 10 times. The Greens also got 10, so they get 10 there. And in an emergency, this is your supplementary question to the blue team. In an emergency, which blood group can be transfused to anybody? Have you watched Casualty recently? What do you say? For 10?
O positive.
Oh, that would have given you joint second place. No, it's O negative is the answer we were looking for. The points at the end of the quiz. The winners of the quiz are the blue team on 60 and 20 each, going to the Reds and the Greens. Those scores are added to the ongoing team totals, and Tracy and Andrew are catching up. They're on 310. Nadira and Joseph have 320, and still in the lead with 370, Hayley and David.
A North Sea oil rig, one of the toughest places in the world to work.
When things go wrong, the pressure's on to evacuate the rig quickly and safely, often in hostile conditions. That's the challenge facing our competitors this week.
That's to come for our teams, but first, training from the experts at the RGIT Survival Centre in Dundee.
OK, go.
The task itself is to go through a series of rig escape procedures. First, a 40-foot climb up to the Skyscape evacuation chute. And remember, you could be doing this with 80-foot waves crashing over you. Then it's a 65-foot slide down to sea level. My partner is Rachel Harris from the Survival Centre.
That's right.
Next is a 15-foot climb up the scramble net ladder. Then it's a grueling 60-foot run up to the free-fall lifeboats. The clock stops at the top of the tower. But the pressure carries on. A 75-foot plunge. Join us after the break to see our Body Heat teams make a splash of their own.
Body Heat. Keeping cool with Arid. Body Heat. Keeping cool with Arid.
Welcome back to Dundee. And the Reds are first to escape from the rig. They start with the 40-foot run up to the skyscape chute.
Go on there.
Encouraging each other and working together is important. Joseph's ahead, and he's first into the skyscape. And that's a pretty good time so far. The technique in the skyscape is to relax and twist with the movement of the chute. And they're keeping the pace up. Now onto the scramble net.
Go, 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 go.
They're working well together. The best results come from good teamwork. But now it's the long slog up to the lifeboat platform.
Come on, just keep going.
This is a climb of 6 flights of stairs, and your legs really do start to burn. The clock stops when the second person makes it to the top of these stairs. And that's a good time for the Reds. But now for the relaxing part, a trip in the Verhoef lifeboat. Well, they seem to be enjoying that as much as I did. Green's next with 2 minutes 12 to beat. Now David's gone racing on ahead. The Reds got to the skyscape in 28 seconds. Can the Greens beat it? David's in. They're just 1 second down. And David's out of the chute. He's way ahead. Haley's still going down the chute as David gets to the top of the scramble net. Now, is he going to stop and help her? It's the time taken by the second team member that counts, so helping each other is vital. But Haley is slow on the scramble net. And that's put them back. 14 seconds down with 6 flights of stairs to run. Can they make it up? Once again, David races ahead, but Haley's struggling. They're not going to make it.
Haley! Right, come on, Haley! Keep it up! Go on! Up the light, go!
They go second. Now for a nice sit down. I tell you, that screaming says it all. So the target's still 2 minutes 12 seconds for the Blues. And again, Andrew's gone on ahead, leaving Tracy back on her own. None of the men have thought of encouraging from behind. Andrew's into the chute, but how's Tracy doing? Just 2 seconds quicker. Can they keep it going in the chute? And Andrew's already away up the scramble net. Oops, Tracy slips. That could see off her 2 second advantage. Crucial time check coming. They're dead level with the Reds. It's all on the climb up to the lifeboat. But Tracy's looking tired, and she's still got 60 feet to go.
Do this one, come on!
They've slowed to a crawl. This could cost them first place. They haven't made it. That slow last climb is dropping them back into second.
Excellent. Come on.
All the teams were neck and neck on the first part of the course, but it was the Reds' stamina on the second half that saw them through into first place.
Thank you. Ah!
Well done. Brilliant. I thought she lost it for me.
And that makes quite a change to the ongoing team scores, because far from losing it, Nadira Rodriguez and Joseph Brown from London are in the lead. This is the body heat bleep test, one of the toughest tests ever devised for a human being. Apart from filling in a passport application form, I suppose. But this is the calm before the storm. It gets faster from here on.
By steadily increasing the demand on the body, we can see who has the greatest aerobic capacity, which means who has the best ability to use oxygen to produce energy.
So, as the heavy breathing commences here, let's just go back to another event that our teams had to do, where they had to demonstrate their sheer brute force.
This is Old Trafford, home of Manchester United, and seen as some of the greatest sporting achievements. To play here, you have to be talented, fit, and very strong. And to test the strength of the very best, they use only the very best equipment, and so do we, as we check on our body heat competitors' muscle power.
The computer on this Cybex 6000 machine records the amount our competitors can lift using their quads, hamstrings and shoulder muscles. And the results you see are their total scores in kilograms. Hayley Johnson, 5'5", 8 stone, our smallest competitor in this heat. Nadira Rodriguez, 5'6", 8 stone 9. So that lift of 137 kilos means a first place for Nadira. Now the men. $208 kilos lifted by Andrew. That is nearly 458 pounds. That 229 means that 12-stone David has lifted nearly 3 times his own body weight. And now here's Big Joseph, 6'2", 15 stone 8. He'll be looking for bonus points on this event. 5 for every 5 kilos lifted, above 250 for the men. That's superb. And those kilos lifted are translated into first, second and third place, so it's 50 for Hayley, 75 for Tracy and 100 for Nadira. 50 for Andy, 75 for David, 100 for Joseph, plus 25 bonus points for him. In team terms, it's 125 for the Blues and Greens and 225 for the Reds. Add those to the ongoing scores. It means the Reds, Nadira and Joseph, have increased their lead.
And now, back to the bleep test. Each level lasts about 1 minute, so they've been running now for 8 minutes.
People say that it's not too difficult to run for 8 or 10 minutes or longer. Even I can do it. But why then is it so much harder to do this bleep test?
Well, if you keep going at the same pace, your body gets used to it. But by making yourself go faster and faster, the bleep test increases the demand on your body every minute.
And Tracy Ford's beginning to feel it now. She's got 1 warning there.
You get a warning if you fail to keep up with the bleeps. 2 warnings now for Tracy. On top of everything else, the turning at the end of each length really does take it out of you.
She's out, she's gone. 3 consecutive warnings, but she's done well.
Start from level 10.
The judges for the bleep test are the physical training instructors from the Royal Navy. They decide whether a competitor has missed the bleep. Hayley Johnson's got her first warning, and I think she's had enough.
When I did this the other day, I could feel myself tiring, and then all of a sudden, I just couldn't give any more.
That's a great reception for Hayley from her supporters. The crowd love this event. Nadira is going to get the maximum score, but even she's struggling. On screen now, you can see her heart rate. That's in beats per minute. And you can see that she's working really hard. The average maximum athletes go to is about 200. So this rate you're seeing shows that Nadira Rodriguez is very fit.
She needs to get to level 12 to score bonus points, but it looks as though she's really hurting.
That is a truly wonderful effort from Nadira Rodriguez.
Well done.
And congratulations too from the Royal Navy PTI. He's the man taking the heart rate computer link off her. Now with 12 minutes gone, it's just the men left in. An unusual sort of race because the last finisher wins.
Joseph is struggling. The bleep test doesn't favour big men, and he's out.
And David Harrison's given up.
It does get to a stage where your whole body just says no more.
We're into level 13. That's over 13 minutes of constantly increasing your workload and going faster and faster. And of course, all that turning.
And you can see from his heart rate just how hard Andrew is working.
But he's now got 2 warnings against him. Level 14.3. Can you believe that?
Andrew, I've done the bleep test before and I cannot stand it, I can tell you that. You were looking forward to this event, I know.
Yeah, I must say, Jeremy, I'm not big, but I'm slow. Definitely.
Well, you've gone way past your personal best there. How does that make you feel?
Excellent, it's the crowd. Thanks to the crowd. Did it for me and Tracy beside me the whole way.
How much energy have you got left to complete the tribe attack?
Stacks. Loads of energy.
Well, with the help of the audience, you've got a personal best. Congratulations, well done.
Thanks very much, Jeremy. Thank you.
What a night. A third for Tracy, second for Hayley, and a first for Nadira. Third for Joseph, second for David, a first for Andy. That means that, again, all 3 teams score exactly the same. So there's no change in the overall situation. It's still the Reds, Nadira and Joseph in the lead, hoping to get to our grand final in the USA. They've probably got Georgia on their mind, but they need to concentrate now. 4 minutes is the time limit on this one. We start here with our teams on the swim bench. They do 200 metres. Doesn't matter if one of them does 190 metres and the other 10. It all counts.
Then the teams have to move on to these bikes to do 400 metres, and then it's a quick 800 metres on the running machines.
And finally, they move on to this, the Batak wall, where they will score 10 points for each direct hit.
3, 2, 1, go! This is a really tough test after all they've been through tonight, and they all seem to be going at the same pace on those swim benches. The Greens and the Blues need to work really hard if they're going to have any chance of making up that deficiency in points. Remember, they score only when they get to the Batak wall. So whoever gets through this mini triathlon first gets more time on the Batak wall with a better chance of getting a high score. It's the Reds onto the bikes first, quickly followed by the Blues and now the Greens.
Nadira and Joseph are really going for it.
Nearly halfway there for Tracy and Andrew.
And Hayley and David in green are just a bit behind.
Tracy and Andrew have overtaken the Reds on the bikes. All 3 teams now on the running machines.
And the Blues are going well.
So are the Reds. They've got such a lead in the overall score that if they keep this pace up, they're going to be almost impossible to beat. Joseph accelerates. And now so does David.
They all know the quicker they go, the more chance they'll have at a high score.
Tracy and Andrew are over halfway on their running machines. They're having to run a total of 800 metres. Hayley and David making up time. David's face showing just how tough this is.
But Nadira and Joseph are still in there. They know they've just got to hang on to their lead, whereas the others have got a lot to make up.
4 minutes in total for the whole event, so the sooner they all get onto those Batak walls behind them, the more chance there is of increasing their score. The final few metres for Tracy and Andrew. And they're off. Onto those batak walls and starting to score. 10 for every hit is added to their overall totals. And you can see what an advantage the red team have at this stage. The 3 top scoring teams in this series go to Atlanta, Georgia to compete in the grand final, maybe win that round the world trip and the title Body Heat Champions 1995.
And with less than 30 seconds left, I think the Reds are tiring. Look at the blue score, they're catching them up. When you're as tired as these teams are, it's your peripheral vision that goes. You simply can't see anything to the side of you.
This is a brilliant performance by the Scots. Tracy and Andrew here, it's neck and neck.
They've done it, but you've got to feel sorry for Nadira and Joseph.
And the winners of Body Heat tonight with a score of 1,235 points, Tracy Ford and Andrew Legge. Come here! Wonderful, stay right there. That is incredible. Trophies from Jeremy and Sally. You guys.
There you go, out of here.
You had no idea you'd won there, did you?
No. No way. That was amazing.
We thought you'd lost it all on those power joggers. You were slipping so far behind.
Yeah.
We got it together in the batak. Well, we're good on that. A good team there.
That's our wall. We've done it.
Is Georgia the place you're thinking about?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Suntan, need a suntan.
Let's find out whether you get there. We will have 3 more fantastic teams for you on Body Heat on ITV, your perspiration station, next week. So join us then. From Jeremy and Sally and myself, goodbye. And next week, the teams will have to beat Tracy and Andrew's total of 1,235 to be in with a chance of getting to that grand final.
Body Heat, keeping cool under pressure with Arid Extra Dry.